His opponent in the blue corner, making his amateur debut, he's fighting out of Sit Your Tongue. Give it up for Lukas Stavropoulos.
Brian Miner, our referee for this catchweight bout at 160. Both these guys very capable of making 155. Between this fight and the Dion Rubio-Jarrell Larinal fight, we might have a little tournament on our hands. John Clarke in the camo and U.S. flag shorts. Stavropoulos in the red shorts with the black sides. John Clarke taking the center early. Stavros trying to time him, find the distance. Good feeling out process. Leg kick from Stavropoulos lands. Ooh. Looks like he almost ducked into a head kick.
Stavropoulos coming from Sit Your Tongue. We know he has good Muay Thai.
Right hand just misses from Clarke.
John Clarke last time, most of that first fight was on the ground. But I know he can strike.
Left hook lands over the top.
Very nice by Lukas Stavropoulos.
Another one, but return from Clarke. He's got an overhook, digging for the underhook. Stavropoulos finds himself in a good position against the cage. John Clarke looking to dig for that underhook in reverse position.
If I'm not mistaken, Lukas does have some high school wrestling experience. That could be a factor here as he looks for a takedown. John Clarke looking very composed against the cage.
Got that overhook. Might look to turn that into a whizzer. John Clarke finally gets a shoulder in there to separate the space.
Big knee to the body.
Reaching around for the Kimura grip.
He's looking for the switch. Very nice. Takes the back.
Arm triangle position. Stavropoulos slips out, gets his guard back. Excellent escape from John Clarke.
Beautiful switch off of the wall.
And you get to see a little bit of the ground game of Stavropoulos as he got that guard back pretty quick. It was looking like John Clarke was going to find himself in a dominant position, but Lukas had none of that. He got his guard back, has a good butterfly hook in, and we'll see what he wants to do here. If he wants to work to get back up to his feet or start working for submissions. John Clarke trying to push him up against the cage in an attempt to separate, posture up, and land some ground and pound, which we saw lots of in his fight against Ryan Dunn. Full guard now for Stavropoulos. John Clarke just carried him right in front of his own corner. Veteran maneuver there.
Yeah, that's high IQ right there. Very smart move.
Stavropoulos with the butterfly hook and the other foot on the hip, trying to separate, trying to elevate him.
Stavropoulos doing a good job with his guard here. He's using those butterflies.
He's in a position now where he might want to relinquish that underhook and try and post up and wall walk back to his feet. But he kicks him off and does it that way, which works just as fine. What do I know?
Not sure what happened there. Oh, there's the mouthpiece.
Okay, there we go.
And we're back at it.
Interesting exchange there on the ground.
Very interesting. These guys look very, very well matched here.
Absolutely. Both high fight IQ. There's the 10-second marker. Nice body kick. John Clarke tries to counter. Right in front of us in the clinch to close out this round. And
very tight first round.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more. There was some good exchanges on the feet. Still a feeling out process going on there. And then when it went to the clinch, Stavros was able to control up against the cage for a while, but John Clarke was able to slip out, time a nice little scramble, land on top.
Memorial Hall, Cage Titans is brought to you tonight by Lucioso's Pub down in Plymouth, the old gristmill right down the street. Check the back of your tickets. You present those to Lucioso's tonight and mention Cage Titans for a discount. Great pizza, great beers, great times down there. Visit Lucioso's Pub tonight, open till 2.
So there's the plug from our sponsors. But John Clarke was able to hit a good scramble there in the clinch, find himself on top. Wasn't able to get too much ground and pound going, but Lukas looked active enough off his back, was able to get back up, and then they closed the round in the clinch.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, both guys looking very, very sharp on the ground. John Clarke spent most of the round on top, but Stavropoulos looked very active off his back. He had a very nice guard, and he was able to get up. And neither guy showing any signs of fatigue.
Whoa, look at this. John Clarke already bouncing around. Let's see what kind of gas tank Lukas has. We know Clarke's got gas for months.
Yeah, absolutely.
The door is shut, and it is locked. Round 2.
There you go.
Has begun. They touch gloves. Lots of respect between these two warriors. Nice leg kick from Stavropoulos from the get-go.
And Clarke right away looking aggressive with his striking.
Nice jab from Clarke. Nice timing on that double attempt from
Nice
Lukas.
whizzer by Clarke to defend, and he's looking for an inside trip.
They clinch back up again.
Nice clinch here.
Right in the open. Knee from John Clarke, but he finds himself back up against the cage, but he pushes off. He landed a good one to the body there. In on a
Clarke
single.
looking for a takedown.
And he's got it sold. Oh, nice whizzer from Lukas.
Very nice whizzer by Lukas Stavropoulos.
This is a battle to get it to the ground. Neither man is willing to relinquish position. Overhook from Lukas. This is a lot's going on in this clinch game right here. It's a game of inches.
Double.
Nice double leg. There's the two for John Clarke. Butterfly hook. Now no butterfly hook. John Clarke trying to pass to that right side. He's got the foot on the other side of the hip. He's going to push that knee down and slide off.
Yeah, he's
Lukas
got the foot, but
gets the half guard. Well
guard.
done from Lukas Stavropoulos. Now what he needs to do is try and get an underhook on that right side or post up on that left hand and use his back against the cage to get back to his feet. He does not want to be flat on his back, but that's where John Clarke wants him. Good head pressure there, just using his head as just like a mallet, just grinding up against the face of Lukas. Doesn't look like much, but it's not fun.
Yes, John Clarke, like you said, he's grinding on top there.
Forearm pressure.
He's using that underhook from the top
to keep Lukas pinned.
But Lukas, his legs, every time he's looking for that guard again.
Interesting game.
And there
of
it is.
Inches. Full guard.
And he's going high guard.
Trying to time a triangle over that right arm of Clarke. Clarke recognizes it, pulls his elbow in, pins the leg there.
Stavropoulos very sharp off his back.
Tries
and again, he's back
kick.
up. Oh,
single attempt, nice sprawl from Clarke. Big punches to the body.
He's got to go laces down, and he does. Very nice sprawl there.
The corner of Stavros calling for a sit out to the right.
This position is what my wrestling coach used to call the oh crap position, where you kind of shoot a lazy shot and you get stuck under a sprawl.
But he hits the switch into a Kimura grip.
Wow.
But he finds himself on top at the end of that exchange.
That was interesting. John Clarke actually kind of jumped for a Kimura there.
He heard the 10-second bell, went for a risk at the end of it.
Totally.
Kerry gets a set for round two. She walks around.
I like seeing those attempts at finishes. You know, in this game, you want those finishes. You want to make a statement. And John Clarke just showing that he's not here to just win a decision. He wants the finishes. He wants to look impressive.
Yeah, Stavros showed his durability there.
Stavropoulos.
I apologize, Lukas. I know you're Lukas
Memorial
Stavropoulos.
Hall right down here at ringside. We were just turned in this set of keys. Looks like we have an Athens, Greece bottle opener on here. Boston Sports Club and a South Shore YMCA. So if you belong to these keys, please stop by ringside.
Got some
People
Ric Flairs in the house. Heard some woos.
Always room for the Ric Flairs in the house. But yes, Lukas Stavropoulos shows how game he is off of his back. Able to get out of some bad spots.
This fight has been a chess match so far. Very interesting. Like I said, very evenly matched.
The door's shut and locked for the final time in this fight. Round three is set. They touch gloves. Another show of respect between these two class acts. John Clarke takes the center of the cage. Lukas looks to duck under and throw an overhand right. Nice leg kick from John Clarke.
Nice
Spins Lukas around.
Oh, there's a big right hand.
And a knee that came down the pipe to the solar plexus, but Lukas ate it well.
And Lukas looking for the takedown right away.
Underhook for John Clarke. He tries turning it, uses that overhook on the left side as a whizzer. Lukas in on a single. He needs to step to that right.
Again with the switch, I like it.
A little bit of tape coming out of that right glove of
now,
John
what Lukas
Clarke.
has to do when he goes to those switches is he has to time it and go for the re-switch.
But he
basically get his head out of that position and then do the same maneuver on John Clarke. But
John Clarke going for a bit of a Kimura grip here. Don't go for that switch again.
Off of his glove.
Yes, he does. But you can't stop it now. It's like any inch could prove a drastic change of position here. Not a good lull in the action because he's got the ankle pick, does Lukas, trying to use it to get the 2, and there it is. That's a takedown in my book.
And that's the wrestling skill of Lukas
right to the
Stavropoulos.
Kimura for John Clarke. Tough to finish against the cage. He needs to really explode and try and flatten on his hips, and he's got that outside the hips.
He's looking for the guard.
Good defense from Lukas.
This is dangerous.
But he's got to be careful. It's legal to grab your own shorts. Legal to grab your own shorts in defense of this Kimura. John Clarke trying to fall to that hip and use some momentum to explode out and really put that left arm of Lukas in jeopardy. He abandons it, recognizes it that it's probably not there, and that he needs to get up. Lukas content to control, ride out this round, land some shots to the body.
This could be a big round for Stavropoulos if he can keep this position. This fight has been razor close so far.
Excellent scramble from John Clarke. Got to be careful of that neck. He addresses
Clarke's
it.
got to get up here.
Trying to walk up. Scores a single, passes to the right side. That's a reversal, and he finds himself in side control.
Very nice.
Stavropoulos looking for the neck, but John Clarke has passed it perfectly.
Looking for the mount.
Looking
nice knee on belly.
Knee on belly, using that pressure to try and slide that knee across, find himself in mount.
Wow,
But
like I said, this fight has been a chess match. Just one for one.
Stavropoulos, I'm sorry, great timing to stop that transition to mount, but he finds himself in a crucifix position. Gets out of it. Nice timing on that explosiveness. Finds himself in half guard. This could go either way. It's been a razor-thin fight so far. John Clarke trying to push off that knee and slide his right knee through. He's actually got him in a little bit of a... He's got his legs triangled, content to keep Stavropoulos on his back here. Got a little scarf hold going. This is a game of control so far.
10 seconds left in the fight.
Stavropoulos landing punches from the bottom in an attempt to score some points, and that does it for this 3-round war between John Clarke and Lukas Stavropoulos. Interesting exchanges against the fence in the clinch. Interesting exchanges on the ground.
Absolutely. Like I said, this fight was a chess match. It was just one move for one move. Each guy just very evenly matched, going back and forth on the ground. Not a lot of striking exchanges.
Not on the ground, not on the feet either. They were really feeling each other out. And when it did come to the ground, what happened was they were in a lot of exchanges where at any moment one could find themselves in a dominant position. So in order to find yourself not in a dominant position, you need to stuff the attempts. And they were, what seemed to look like a lot of lulls in action was just really good awareness from both fighters to make sure that they didn't get put in a terrible spot. So it's all going to boil down to how the judges saw it, who scored more control time in the eyes of the judges, either against the cage or on the ground, because both fighters had their moments.
Yeah, very tight fight. This honestly could go either way. Depends on what you're looking at.
Well, both guys proved themselves to be very dangerous here at the 155-pound division. Teammate of ours, always get the jitters here.
Another amazing matchup. Let's give it up for these two competitors.
Yeah.
Taking it all 3 grueling rounds right down to the judges' table once again. And with scores of 30-27 across the board, we have your winner by unanimous decision. Ladies and gentlemen, John Clarke!
John Clarke pulls off the decision. I'm abandoning my duties at the booth to take a picture with my teammate. We'll be back in a moment, Richie and I will.